18 WJTS Sports presents the New Albany Bulldogs versus the Jasper Wildcats. This game's brought to you by DuBois County Tire, McDonald's, Eulor & Sons, DuBois County Cares, and Mariners Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Now let's go down to the field.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the Wildcats entertain the New Albany Bulldogs. Jasper 6-0 on the season after their 9-1 win over Harrison last night. The Wildcats banged out 10 hits on the ball game, and they got the victory behind the pitching of Cody Morton. In fact, 3 guys went to the hill for Terry Gilbert's club. New Albany comes into the ball game tonight 5-2, Louisville bound. Tucker Biven will be on the hump for Chris McIntyre's team. Mack in his 27th year at the helm of the Bulldogs. The Wildcats go with Jack Albrand. The last time out, Albrand fashioned that 5-inning no-hitter last Friday night against the Northeast DuBois Jeeps. Once again, a beautiful night for baseball. It's Jasper Youth Baseball Night as well. We'll take a break and we'll have action here from Alvin C. Rookser right after this. Welcome back to Albany C. Rookser Field on Jasper Youth Baseball Night. Jack Albrand will climb the mound for the Wildcats. Last Friday night, Albrand again threw that no-hitter against Northeast DuBois. And checking Jack on the season, he's appeared in 2 games on the mound with that 1-0 record and even 1 ERA. He has given up 2 hits, 1 run, that earned, struck out 9 and walked 2. He'll be back tonight by Connor Foley in left, Eli Hofe in center, Chris Hedinger in right. Grant Stratton plays third, Ben Hankey at short, Cody Morton at second, Job Lebehusen at first, and Ross Peter is the Wildcat catcher. Again, a perfect night for baseball here at Rookser Field. New Albany in town. They come here every baseball season. Veteran coach Chris McIntyre in his 27th season. He's going to go into the Indiana Baseball Hall of Fame coming up next winter. And Terry Gilbert presented him with a gift of appreciation and big night out here for the Bulldogs and the Wildcats. Huge crowd at Alvin C. Rookser Field. Friday nights usually bring that out, plus Jasper Youth Baseball Night on top of it, and a beautiful evening, and we are just about ready to roll here. Cats 6-0. The Bulldogs are 5-2 coming into the action tonight as Albrand gets up on the Rookser Field mound, and we are about ready to roll here for New Albany and Jasper. Albrand ready to fire the first pitch of the young ball game, and here it is. It misses outside, and the count 1-0 to Tucker Biven. He is going to the University of Louisville, play for Dan McDonald. He's been on the radar the last several years, and the next pitch, I should say, is out of the zone. Biven is a position player, but he's pitching tonight for the Bulldogs. Albrand peeks over the glove and will throw the 2-0 to Biven. It's outside. So Jack down in the count here, 3-0 to the leadoff man for the Bulldogs. Delivery. Walked him on 4 straight. So the leadoff man aboard for the Bulldogs, and Gill, the catcher, will bat.
Next batter to catcher, number 7, James Gill.
So Gill gets in. Runner at first, Biven. They hold him on. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He had thrown 4 straight balls, and Gill swings at the first pitch. That's 2021 baseball for you. It's in that 2-hole for Coach Mack. Albrand comes to the ready. Checks the runner and comes home. This one is upstairs, and the count squares at 1-1. Cats at Heritage Hills on Monday night. Down on Tuesday night, they'll head to Bossy Field to take on Todd DeWeese and the Wrights Panthers. Stratton off the line at third and even with the bag there. Bunting bunts it straight back, and that's on the roof. It's right at you. It's our first roof ball, and it came with a bunt off right of our camera. 1-2, Albrand ahead of this there. Let's see what he can do here. He throws over. Biven chased back. Lebehusen plays first, holds him on. Again, a buzz in the ballpark. Big night
of baseball here. Two longtime combatants doing battle here. Play him straight away in the outfield. The 2-hole hitter, Allbrand, comes plateward, and a slow breaking ball misses upstairs. 370 to dead center field, 325 down both lines. The flags are not blowing in the Rooksor Field center field area right now. We've got a break-even 2-2 coming up to the hitter. Pounded into the right center field gap. Hoth drifts back. He'll call for it and make the catch, one away. So Gill flies out to center field, and Heising, the second baseman, will bat for the Bulldogs.
Next batter for New Albany, the second baseman, number 6, Landon Heising.
So Heising gets in. Pitch on the way. Catches the outside corner. Again, Tim Bourne, great umpire. Also on the bases, Kevin Bullock. He's really good, too. So, good matchup. Deserves good umpires, and we got him tonight. 0-1 with Biven at first. New Albany, top of the first. Here's the pitch from Allbrand. It sails outside. In that game against DuBois last Friday night. 5 innings, no runs, no hits, no walks. He struck out 4. The Wildcats ended it in the bottom of the 5th offensively. The 1-1 inside corner for a strike. So Allbrand works ahead 1-2 after walking the leadoff man on 4 straight. And it was perfectly placed right there. Allbrand works from the stretch. The Cats have the double play in order should they get that ground ball. The 1-2. Slash foul down the right field line over the seats. Again, we've got a tournament-like crowd here tonight, boy. One and two here. Foley will go over into the left center field gap a tad here with the hitter being late. Allbrand looks in. He will spiral the pitch plateward. It's outside, and the count evens up at 2-2 on deck. Elliott, the designated hitter. Tigers of Memorial started them off with a 2-1 victory on Tuesday night. Then the other night it was Harrison. The 2-2 pitch popped up once again back into center field. It'll hang up for Hof once again, and he grabs it. 2 gone. There comes Elliott, the designated hitter.
Caden Elliott.
So 0-2. Oh, and 2 with 2 gone. Biven the runner at first. Allbrand pushes it home. Barely missed outside corner. Chopped foul. And the count remains at 1-2. Plateward, line drive into right field. Will it hang up for Hettinger? It will.
So after the lead-off walk, Albran buckles down and leaves the runner at first base. We have played a half. New Albany nothing, Jasper nothing. We'll break and come back after this. Back to Rookser. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Eli Hope to lead things off for the Cats against Tucker Biven. Hope leads the Wildcat offense here in the first inning that hits at .331. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Lush is in left. Jones in center. Caswell in right. Chandler, Meyer, Teisling, and Clements in the infield. Gill behind the plate. Next pitch is out of the zone. Terry Gilbert on the coaching line at third for the Cats. Over at first, Jason Albran. Hope at 400. No home runs. 8 knocked in. Biven pumps it in there for strike number 2. Tucker Biven. He's in agreement and brings it home. Hard slider type pitch sails outside. 2-2. Getting no win here at Rookser Field. Shadows in some of the infield. Called third strike inside corner. Buzzed Hope right underneath the arms. 1 away. Decent velocity.
Second baseman, number 5, Cody Morton.
So here comes Cody Morton. He bats at 400, no home runs, 8 knocked in as well. And so far, Tucker Biven pounding the strike zone, filling it up with strikes. The 0-1 slapped on the ground to the right side. Big hop for Teisling on to first base. And he cuts down Morton, 2 up, 2 gone.
Left fielder, number 25, Connor Foley.
So Connor Foley gets in. Team leading 3 home runs. Small sample size. He's up ahead 1-0 here. Next pitch from Biven. That ball rifled into the screen over the on-deck circle. Stay alive there if you're on deck for the Cats. Another one pounds the strike zone. So quickly it is 1-2 to Foley. Biven ready to go, and he brings it home. Man, got it in his kitchen. Ground ball to second. They throw on the run, and they get him. Wildcats retired in order in the home first after 1. Cats in New Albany deadlocked at 0. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Rookser. Chase Lush, the left fielder, gets in against Albran. Gave up a leadoff walk, but then retired the next 3 hitters. So we play here in the top of the second inning here for the Bulldogs and Wildcats. Pitch is low, 2-0. Stratton off the line at third, and even with the bag, Foley shades him into left center just a bit. So the Cats and New Albany Bulldogs here tonight. Albran peeks over the top of the glove, and the lefty comes home, hit on the ground sharply to Hankey. He vacuums it up and throws a strong peg over to first base, and he is retired. Speaking of Lush, and Clements, the first baseman, will bat. No score here in the top of the second. Bulldogs in the traveling gray, Cats in the home whites. More of a traditional look for both teams. Light at home, dark on the road. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball dances in for a strike from the Wildcat lefty, Jack Albran. It's 0-1. Slight wind now kicks up towards center field, but not much. Albran will drop the glove, and the 0-1 pitch plateward. This breaking ball hangs a little high. Again, Foley, Hof, and Hettinger in the outfield. Stratton, Hankey, Morton, and Levahusen in the infield. Ross Peter behind the plate. The 1-1 pitch. That's out of the zone. 1 away here in the top of the first. Brand, after the walk, is retired 4 straight Bulldog batters. This one hit over the Bulldog dugout, third base side with some heat on it.
Again, New Albany comes to Rookser every year. New Albany got some nice new turf in their infield. They've got a nice ballpark down there. Everybody getting turf. 2-2. Here's the pitch. He chased one up and fouls it into Peter's glove for the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Jack. 2 away for the right fielder.
Next batter, the right fielder, number 12, Landon Coswell.
So Coswell will get in.
First pitch to this hitter. Popped up left center field. Hof will go over into the gap. Call for it. It comes down, and he grabs it for the third out of the inning. Bulldogs go quietly in the top half of the second through 1.5 here at Albany Rookser Field. New Albany nothing, Jasper nothing. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS.
Leading off for Jasper, the first baseman, number 6, Job Leverhusen.
Back to the park as Job Leverhusen leads things off here. He loops it down the right field line. That's going to be in for a base hit. Leverhusen rounds first. He's going to dig for second, and he'll have a sliding double. He goes the other way. First hit for the Wildcats after going in order in the first. So here's where execution comes in. Here comes Hettinger.
16, Chris Hettinger.
See what he does with the at-bat. Maybe work something to the right side. Probably not a bunting candidate, but you never know. Some of these games, try to do everything you can to move that guy up. Here's the pitch. Hettinger takes it low, 1-0. So Leverhusen a leadoff double. He is in scoring position. He's going to square. Pulls the bat back, takes a breaking ball for a strike. And it is 1-1. Bivin waits, throws. Hettinger swings and misses. He's down 1-2. Bivin would love to strike out here after the leadoff double by Leverhusen. No score, bottom of 2 here at Rookser Field. The 1-2. Looped into center field. It will get down. Jones charges. Leverhusen rounds third. Here comes the throw back in. The Wildcats lead 1-0 on the RBI single by Hettinger. So a base knock for Hettinger. 2 straight hits for the Wildcats.
Next batter for Jasper, the
Plates the first
hitter,
run of the
number
game.
18, Andrew Wallace.
Here comes Andrew Wallace. Pitch to Wallace. It is low. 1-0. Cats with a run across here in the first. Runner at first with nobody out. Pitch on the way. Strike at the knees on the outside corner. One bunt. Wallace right back to the mound. Bivin will look towards second and throw on to first. They get the force out at first base, and the runner moves up. Sacrifice successful with 1 away for Ross Peter, the Wildcat catcher. 1-0 Cats here in the bottom of the second inning here from Rookser Field.
Now batting the catcher, number 10, Ross Peter.
Comes the pitch to Peter. Hard biting breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1 low. One and one. Runner at second. The pause and the pitch. Pitch at the knees again for a strike. Heading her out at second. Peter down in the count 1-2. Grant Stratton is on deck for the Cats. Jasper leads 1-0. Biven will check the runner twice and wheel back, and the runner is back without a throw. One and two. This one chop foul. Albany has a big leaguer in Josh Rogers. He was injured his senior year after competing against the Wildcats a couple of years. Coach Gilbert presented him with the ball before the game. Went on to Louisville. Now he's with the Orioles. The 1-2, a pitcher. Peter takes it on the outside corner, just a bit up, but it's a strike, and he goes down looking. So the second strikeout for Tucker Biven.
Next batter, the third baseman, number 13, Grant Stratton.
So still a man in scoring position out there at second. He'll be running with the crack of the bat with 2 outs. Stratton climbs in from the right side. Pitches out of the zone. Stratton pitched 3 1/3 innings in that game against Memorial the other night in that 2-1 8-inning win. Next pitch pumped in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Cats won that on that Foley RBI. Fly ball past a drawn-in outfield with the bases loaded, nobody out. The 1-1 to Stratton from Biven. Chopped up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher. Second baseman charges hard, and he gets the runner at first base. Nice reflection. 1-4-3 on the putout, but the Cats get a run here in the bottom of the second inning on the RBI base hit by Hedinger. 1-0 Cats after 2. We'll have more right after this. We go to the top of the third. Jack Albrand now working with a 1-0 lead as we head to the
third baseman, number 10, Carson Chandler.
Top of the third. Chandler, the third baseman, gets in, a left-handed hitter against the lefty Albrand. Cats have out hit the Dogs 2-0 here. Ball one. Straight away with Hof in the outfield and center. Eli's been busy with 5 balls tonight. This one hit foul down the third base line into the hill outside the Bulldog dugout. Count squares at 1-1. Chandler in the 8th hole for the Bulldogs. The next pitch on the way. Called strike outside corner. Just pumped it in there. And it's 1-2. Jack trying to work ahead. Walked the leadoff man on 4 pitches back in the first, then retired the next 3, and the next 3 in order in the next inning. Breaking ball behind his head. Two and two now. Try the break even here. Curveball upstairs. Little hanger right there. I'd probably be advised to get that down a little bit. So the count goes 3-2 now. Albrand stares in, gets a sign, comes forward. Again, fouled away. The 3-2. Again, big swing, stays alive with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Got him. Struck him out. A little off-speed pitch for Jack. Second strikeout. 1 away. Garrett Jones, the center fielder for the Dogs. Cats up 1-0 here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting for New Albany, the center fielder, number 8, Garrett Jones.
Well, Jones ready to go. One-0 pitch. Loop foul down near the New Albany bullpen. Bounces into the fence. Allbrand in a 1-1 count here to the hitter. Jones back the top, and Biven next for the Bulldogs. Cats 1-0 here on the Hettinger base hit, driving in Leverhusen, who doubled. Allbrand throws it. Skips outside, and it's 2-1. 2-1 delivery. In for a strike. 2-2. The break even. Just a bit low. Runs the count full at 3-2. Cats at Heritage Hills on Monday night. Tuesday at Bosse Field against the Wrights Panthers. Thursday against Bosse. Then next Saturday, the Jasper Invitational Tournament. Good teams in that. Again, the 3-2. Lowe walked him. Second free pass issued by Allbrand tonight. And so with a one-out base runner here, the Bulldogs will bring Tucker Biven to the plate. Biven walked again on the 4 straight pitches earlier this evening. So Biven, a right-handed hitter. He bats as he throws. Pitch on the way. Low. Peter digs it out of the dirt. Oh, Biven deep in the box from the right side. Runner at first. Allbrand comes home. Biven fouls it off first base side. 1-1 the count here. Pitch. Biven hammers it back deep into left center, and it is 2-1 Bulldogs. He jumped all over that 1-1 and sent it out of here. Oh, Tucker Biven homers. Problem with that is the walk right before it. And Jack knows about that. So 2-1 Bulldogs. Cats will regroup here for Gill, the catcher. Thing jumped out of here. No wind. Kind of hit that on a line, and it was a blast. Here's the pitch to Gill. Curveball high. 1-0. Jack will get back on that mound and battle. He kicks and deals. Fastball high. And it's 2-0. Play him straight away in the outfield. Gill doing the catching here tonight for Coach Mack of the Bulldogs. 2-0 pitch. And that is low, and it's 3-0. New Albany dugout energized there with that blast. Walked him on 4 straight. So Lebu's going to go out and talk to his pitcher here real quick. Going to courtesy run here for the catcher. Phil Gill will run for James Gill.
Now
here comes Landon Tising. Tising got some local ties. His grandfather, Gene Miller, a long time head coach of the Washington Hatchets and Lincoln Alice's and Jeff Broncos and Kankakee Valley Cougars.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Landon Tising.
Won a slew of games, Coach Miller. Pitched from Allbrand in for a strike to Tising. One of the good guys in athletics, Gene Miller. 0-1, here's the pitch. And bites the outside corner. And Allbrand works ahead, which is good. 0-2 here to the 3-hole hitter. Stratton off the line and even with the bag at third. 0-2. Peter sets up on the outside portion of the plate. That one got too much of the plate, and Tising drills it out to left field. It's off the wall. The runner had to hold up. It'll be second and third. That one kind of died as it got out there. When it left the bat, it looked good, but Peter again was on the outside portion, and he got that ball up over the plate, and that was pounded off the wall in left field. So second and third with one out for the cleanup man, Caden Elliott,
Next batter,
the designated hitter.
Number 13, Caden Elliott.
Cats down 2-1. Bulldogs 2 across here on that 2-run homer by Tucker Biven. Again, Coach Mack in his 27th season, and he was an assistant for Dan Sparrow at Evansville North for a while. Cat infield in. Before that, I can't believe Coach McIntyre's been at New Albany for 27 years as the head coach. It's amazing. Pitch. So 1-1. Ellie trying to move that ball to the right side against that drawn-in infield. Allbrand kicks and deals inside. Next pitch, dives outside. 3-1. Allbrand delivers. Ball 4. The bases are full of Bulldogs here. Brian Kirchhoff going to go out to the mound to talk it over with his lefty here. So the Cats have the double play situation in order. Should they get that ground ball, they got the force out at the plate as well. BK back to the first base dugout, and we're going to be ready to roll here.
Batting for New Albany, the left fielder, number 20, Chase Lush.
Base is loaded. Here we go. Outside. Outside. 2-0. Nowhere to put this hitter. Lush with the bases loaded, one out, 2 across for the Dogs here in the third. Allbrand comes home. Ooh, good pitch there, barely missed. A little low. Jack, the pause and the pitch. Catches the outside corner. 3-1 now. See what's up here. Hitters count, bases loaded. One gone. Allbrand comes to the set. Will deliver. Big swing and a miss. One pitch from getting a strike in here, which would be huge for Jack. Three-two offering. Walked him. Walks in a run. Third walk of this inning. And the bases are still full of Bulldogs. Easy RBI for Lush. Fourth walk in this inning, I should say. So Clements will stand in. He a strikeout victim earlier. It's 3-1 Bulldogs. Pumped in for a strike. Good pitch there by Jack. 3-1 Bulldogs, all three coming this inning. Two-run homer by Biven. 0-1 offering from Allbrand. He brings it home. Slapped on the ground. Morton will go over towards his right, on to short. Hankey couldn't get it right out of his glove. A run comes in to score. And it is 4-1. The runner moves up to third. Force out at second base and a fielder's choice. Two away, and the ninth man to bat here, Coswell.
Next batter, the right fielder, number 12, Landon Coswell.
Runners on the corners. Big swing and a miss by Coswell. He flew out to Hof in center field earlier. Oh, 1. Misses outside. 1-1. Bulldog runners at first and third. Force out up the middle at second base. Dogs have tied the hits at 2 apiece. Lead 4-1 though. Allbrand comes home. Misses. It's 2-1. Cats will play from behind, but have plenty of opportunities just here in the top of the third. Jack comes to the set and will come home. Good pitch outside corner for a strike, and the count evens up at 2-2. Action pitch here. We'll see what the runner does at first base, see if he is traveling here. He stays put. Ball slapped on the ground. Morton at second, up with it on to Leverhusen to retire the side, but the Wildcats here in this inning give up 4 runs. We'll head to the bottom of the third, 4-1 New Albany. We'll take a break and we'll come back after this. We go to the bottom of the third. Tucker Biven now works with a 4-1 lead. Hankey bats for the first time in the 9-hole for the Wildcat 9 here. First pitch is low. Fastball misses outside. .30. Walked him on 4. That's good for the Cats. First walk given up by Biven.
Next batter, the center fielder, number 11, Eli Hope.
So Eli Hof, who struck out back in the first. Breaking ball, cut on and missed. Safe. Bivin throws it inside. One and one. Ball bunted nicely. Back to the mound, first base side. Good work there. Sacrifice for Hope. Runner at second base with one gone from Morton.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Cody Morton.
Pitch pumped in there. Oh, 1. Morton swings at that one. Blocked by the catcher, Gill. Oh, 2. Runner at second. One away. Here's the pitch. Called third strike outside corner. Watched a fastball. Bivin gets his third strikeout. And here comes Foley with the runner at second base.
Fielder, number 25, Connor Foley.
So Foley with a 1-0 count. Base runner at second. Cats trying to battle back from a 4-1 deficit here in the home third. Bivin checks the runner, comes home. Again, pumped right in there for a strike. Next delivery. Blocked again by the catcher, Gill. Two and one. 2 away. Pitch on the way. Foley squibs it up the third base line. Chandler will glove and throw on. Pulls the first baseman off for a throwing error. So runners on the corners. New Albany's first error of the game. It's a routine slow ground ball, and he tried to pump it over there. And the inning continues for Leverhusen, who doubled and scored the Cats' lone run.
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Job Leverhusen.
Throw over, back in time with the dive. Oh, 1. Checks his swing. Did he go? 1-1. Pitch on the way. Tied him up. Big swing. 1-2. So first and third, see what Leverhusen can do against Bivin, the 1-2 plateward. Chopped on the ground towards second. Big hop over there for Teising. Throws on to retire the side. Wildcats get a couple of base runners on. They come up empty here in the bottom half of the third. 4-1 New Albany. As we head to the fourth, we'll have more after this.
The third baseman, number 10, Carson Carson Chandler.
Back of the ballpark, Carson Chandler will stand in. He'll face the new Wildcat pitcher, Grant Stratton. First pitch of the inning, swung on and missed. Stratton again, 3 1/3, a 4-hit, 1-run baseball. It was earned, walk 5 in that ball, or did not walk 5, I should say. We'll get that straight. Ball popped up in the infield out near second. Cody Morton will drift back and make the play. Foley's now in at third. Albrand goes to left field. So Stratton worked up at Bloomington South as well. Stratton comes in at 2-0 in 8 1/3 innings. 2.52 ERA. Jones squares the bunt and fouls it back into the screen. So Albrand, 3 innings of 4-run, 2-hit baseball. Walk 5, struck out 2. Stratton gets ready to go. So 1-1, Stratton drops a glove and brings it home. Swung on and missed, 1-2. One-two pitch. Called third strike, good pitch by Stratton. Inside corner, 2 away. Grant gets the strikeout. So Tucker Biven, who hit a 2-run homer back in the third, gets in. One and 0 here. Pitch on the way. Curveball strike. Pitch by Stratton there. Next pitch. Curveball back deep into left field. Twisting down the line. Foul. So 1-2, Stratton works out ahead of the hitter here. Next pitch, got him to chase. Peter locates the ball, pounces on it, throws down to first base. Leverhusen is there. They complete the strikeout. Stratton fans 2 here in the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. The Wildcats down to New Albany 4-1. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this. Play goes to the bottom of the 4th inning. Chris Hettinger leads things off. He signaled home the Wildcats' lone run against Biven. He starts him off with a breaking ball in for a strike, a hard breaking ball. It is 0-1. Biven fires at home. Hettinger swings and fouls it toward the New Albany dugout. Spins around on the steps down there. Right in the hands of coaching staff. 0-2, Biven out ahead of Hettinger. Biven ready. Fires at home. It's out of the zone. Bounces into the dirt. He retired the Cats in order in the first, but has not done so since then. Wallace and Ross Peter to follow. 4-1. New Albany leads. Hits tied at 2 apiece. Hettinger watches a fastball upstairs. And it's 2-2. Hettinger swings at the off-speed pitch and goes down. So Biven picks up his 4th strikeout. 1 in every inning. Wallace stands in. He had a sacrifice bunt earlier. Big swing and a miss.
pitch. Wallace takes it out of the zone. And Wallace goes down. Strike 3. So Ross Peter will stand in with 2 away. 4-1 New Albany here. Play here in the bottom of the 4th here at Gutgsell Field. New Albany 5-2. The Cats are 6-0. Peter struck out looking his last time up against Piven. Hit foul way out down the right field line. Getting a huge crowd on hand here at Gutgsell Field. Jasper Youth Baseball night. With New Albany in town on a Friday, the 0-1. Bottom dropped out of that one against Peter, and he's down on the count 0-2. Shortstop Meyer shading his eyes out there. Left fielder likewise, the 0-2. Cat defenders know all about that. So 1-2, Peter trying to stave off Biven, provide a little spark plug for the Cats. Barely missed outside corner. That is up. Good work there by Ross. 3-2 now with 2 away. Grant Stratton waits on deck. A payoff pitch. Ball once again sky down the right field line and foul. 3-2 with 2 outs here. Try the payoff pitch. That hit him. So a 2-out base runner for the Cats. They'll take it. First hit by pitch for Peter, or for Biven against Peter, I should say. And here comes Stratton, who bounced one off Biven's glove that the second baseman Tising had the field, and they threw on. Blake Mann runs down at first for the catcher.
Now batting for Jasper, the pitcher, number 13, Grant Stratton.
Oh, Stratton gets in. He's there with the runner at first. Biven throws it low, dug out by Gill, kept it in front of him. 1-0 now. 4-1 New Albany. Jasper with 1 in the bottom of 2. Then New Albany in the top of the 3rd erupted for 4. Biven hit a 2-run homer. Pause and the pitch low. Two and 0. The next pitch. Hit on the ground past the diving first baseman Clemens. Wildcats are going to have runners. Well, they're going to stop the runner at second. He goes back. Man put on the brakes at second. Thought they might have runners at first and third. So it's first and second. I want to make that 3rd out at 3rd. Especially with 2 outs, and he's in scoring position anyway. Stratton drives one in through the hole on the right side, and here comes Ben Hankey, who walked earlier. Cats with first and second with 2 outs. Biven brings it home. This one fouled straight back. Cats have stranded 3 so far tonight. See if they can pick them up. Here's the pitch. One and 1. Comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 to Hankey from Tucker Biven. Plateward popped up, first base side, And the first baseman, Clements, will make the catch for the third out of the inning. Wildcats get a couple of guys aboard. They strand them out there through 4-1 New Albany here on 18 WJTS. We'll be back with more after this. Back of the ballpark, we head to the top of the fifth inning. Gill will lead things off. Grant Stratton on for his second inning of work. Pitch fouled straight back. Away and one. Next pitch. Dances in for a strike. Oh, 2. Curveball missed. The 1-2 from Grant. Called third strike, good pitch. One away. So 3 strikeouts for Stratton since coming on. Here comes Tising, the second baseman. Stratton comes home. Curveball swung on and missed. Next pitch, and is high. The 1-1 outside corner there. One, two. Say teasing, so he goes down swinging. So Elliott stands in. Stratton starts him off with a breaking ball. 1-0 pitch. The 1-1 in for a strike, and it's 1-2. One-two offering. Low. Stratton brings it home. This ball tails out. Three and two, Stratton comes home. Hit sharply to second. Up with it, Morton, and he takes care of that. New Albany goes quietly in the top half of the fifth inning. 4.5 in the books from Rookser Field, 4-1 in favor of New Albany. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Biven still out there enjoying a 4-1 lead. Eli Hope stands in, fastball blisters in for a strike. It's 0-1 to the Wildcat center fielder, Eli Hope. A sacrifice bunt. He's also struck out looking against Biven. Breaking ball in for a strike. Hard biting breaking ball. And Hope down on the count 0-2 here. Cats about hit the Dogs 3-2. Biven plateward. This one is way outside. The 1-2 pitch. Low. Next pitch. Way outside. 3-2. Biven ready to work, and he comes home. Hof on it, fouls it straight back. Hof, Morton, and Foley here. Biven like to be facing the cat top for the last time if he takes care of business. Hof hits it back to the mound. Glove by Biven, throws on, one away. So one away here in the fifth for Morton, the Wildcats' second baseman.
Next batter, the second baseman, number
And Morton
5, Cody Morton.
pitched in the middle of that game last night. 2 innings of clean baseball for the Cats. First pitch is in for a strike to Morton. Next pitch hit on the ground to first. First baseman Clements waits on it on a hop, shovels on to Biven. So
Third baseman, number 25, Connor Foley.
So here comes Foley. Fires it low. (1-0). Foley takes it for another strike. Biven started getting a groove, it looks like. Cats try to get on him here. The 1-1 low. 4-1 New Albany here in the bottom of the fifth. Get to the fifth. It's getting late here at the yard. 2-1. Rides in to Foley, and it's 3-1. Biven comes home. Walked him on 5 pitches, so a 2-out base runner. Foley didn't give in. Biven's second free pass, and that will bring up Leverhusen. Job doubled, scored the Wildcats' lone run on the base hit by Hedinger, who's next. Also grounded to second. 2 outs here in the fifth. Runner at first for the Wildcats. Biven comes to the letters and will come home. Right back into the screen. It is 0-1 here. (0-1). Plateward holds up. Count squares at 1-1. Jasper got their lone run in the second. The Bulldogs in the top of the third struck for 4. Highlighted by the Biven 2-run blast to left center field. Leverhusen asks for time. Tim Bourne bounces out from behind the plate and grants him that time. You don't have to, but most of the time umpires do unless the pitcher is really ready to go. 1-1 now. Biven with a runner at first. 2 away. Deals it to Leverhusen. Fastball misses inside. 2-1. The count to the Wildcat first baseman, Job Leverhusen. Delivery. Low. 3-1. Runner down at first. Pause. And the pitch. Strike. Leverhusen started to go towards first base. He just apologized for anticipating. Now we got a 3-2 count. Runner at first with 2 outs, and he'll be traveling with the pitch plateward. There he goes. Pitch. Leverhusen goes down. Biven gives up the walk, but he gets the strikeout to end the bottom half of the fifth through 5 complete here at Alvin C. Rookser Field in Jasper. New Albany on top 4-1. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Rookser Field, new Wildcat pitcher Cody Morton. Again, he pitched 2 innings last night against Harrison. He comes in relief of Stratton, who went the last 2. Lush, the leadoff man here in the top of the 6th. New Albany leads 4-1. That one catches the outside corner. Tim likes the outside half. .58-footer outside. Two one. Strike at the knees. Lush so far has grounded out and walked with the bases loaded. Two and two. Morton throws it left center field. It'll get down for a base hit. Albrand over to cut it off, a leadoff single. So the third hit of the game for the Bulldog nine. Grant Stratton and Morton just switched places, so Stratton's at second base. Andrew Clements will hit. Runner at first, nobody out in a 4-1 game led by the Bulldogs. The visitors tonight. Clemens, a left-handed hitter, swings and misses. Oh, and one. Pitch. Hammered back into center field. Hof will come in just a bit and grab it. Throwing behind the runner at first base. I don't know where he was going. He's safe. Fly out the center. One away for Coswell, the right fielder. 0 for 2 going on tonight for him.
Right fielder, number 12, Landon Coswell.
So with one away, runner still at first base for the Wildcats. Pitch on the way. This one popped out the short. Hankey takes care of it. 2 away. Runner still at first base for Chandler.
Next batter, the third baseman, number 10, Carson Chandler.
Well, Chandler gets in. Another left-handed hitter. Hits it on the ground to Hankey. On to Morton, and the inning is over for the Bulldogs. Wildcats need to get the bats going. We'll head to the home sixth here at Alvin C. Rugser Field. Wildcats trail the Bulldogs 4-1. We're back with more after this half of the sixth inning. Jasper on a short end of a 4-1 ball game right here. Chris Hedinger, Andrew Wallace, and Ross Peter for the Wildcats.
Batting for Jasper, the right fielder, number 16, Chris Hedinger.
So Chris Hedinger stands in. Hedinger tonight 1 for 2. Just drove in the lone Wildcat run. Takes the first pitch from Tucker Biven for a ball 1-0. Biven has given up 3 hits. In fact, the hits are tied at 3 apiece. Dogs on top 4-1. Barely missed on the outside portion with a strikeout, or with a fast ball, I should say. 2-0. Biven drops the glove, brings it home. That catches the corner. 2-1 here. Wildcats on the road Monday night at Heritage Hills against the Patriots. We'll have it for you later on at 10. The 2-1 lofted down the right field line, twisting toward the Wildcat bullpen, and that'll be out of play. So 2-2 to Hedinger. And the Wildcats find themselves down by 3. Pitch to Hedinger, swung on and missed. They're going to chase it and throw down to first base to complete the strikeout. 2 straight strikeouts dating back to last inning. Ford Tucker Biven. He's got 7 on the night. And here comes Andrew Wallace. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. This one hit on the ground to the first baseman Clements. He'll shovel on to Biven. Little pitcher's fielding practice. And 2 are gone quickly. So we've got 2 outs for Peter. He's 0 for 1, struck out and got hit by a pitch on a 3-2 count. Pitch, strike. Bottom of the 6th inning here at Albany Rooksor Field. Glad you could join us tonight, late night on a Friday. Outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Here's the next offering. Peter takes it, squares it, 2-2. The break even. Called third strike, took a breaking pitch, and Biven with a couple of strikeouts here in this inning. Wildcats go quietly here in the home 6th. We have played through 6. Here at Albany Rooksor Field, New Albany 4, the Wildcats 1. We'll take a break, and we'll have more after this.
Batting for New Albany, the center fielder, number 8, Garrett Jones.
Back to the ballpark, Garrett Jones leads things off here for the Bulldogs in the top of 7. Morton back on for another inning, his second. Albran went 3, followed by Stratton. Now 2 here for Morton are going into his second inning. Trying to keep the Dogs right here. 1-0. Ball popped up, foul territory behind the bag at third. Trio of Wildcats chase it. Nobody gets it in foul territory. Ball's got to be caught, and it's 1-1. Pitch, curveball. Next pitch, popped up. Again, this one will be out of play. Two and two. Morton stares in here. Kicks and fires. Breaking ball hammered back into right. Going back on it is Hedinger. It's up against the wall. And rounding first base and into second base is Jones with a leadoff double here in the 7th. Fourth Bulldog hit of the game. Back the top, and Biven, who got their scoring started in that 4-run third with a 2-run home run. So Jones takes his lead with nobody out. Chris McIntyre and the Bulldogs looking for some insurance here. Due up for the Cats, 8-9-1. Possibly against Biven, although they had some bullpen action working. In for a strike. Biven's probably done for the weekend, and they got another game tomorrow, so if they could ride Biven out for the rest of the night, they might just do that. But you never know. 0-1 here to Biven at the plate. The 0-1 curveball. Biven rifles it back, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 missed. The 1-2 offering. Here's the pitch. Curveball, again fisted foul. Peter will give it a look. It's into the stands.
1-2. Morton works from the stretch with the runner at second. Good pitch there. He stays alive. Foul tip. 1-2. One and two, nobody out. Runner at second. New Albany up 4-1. Pitch on the way to Biven. He slams it into right field for a base hit. Runners on the corners. They throw it through, and that's going to allow the base runner to go up to second base. Ball's got to be cut, or be able to be cut. And they just gave up a base. So second and third. So now 2 in scoring position instead of 1. And it takes the double play out of the equation with Gill, the catcher, standing in. Everybody will ooh and ah about the throw home, but it was not able to be cut. Cat infield now in a 4-1 deficit. Morton throws a fastball. It's high, 1-0. New Albany leads 4-1. All their scoring back in the top of the third. Cats scored their run in the bottom of the second to take the lead momentarily. Gill waits. Strike on the outside corner from Morton, 1-1. See if Morton can reach back, get the strikeout, would be huge here in this situation. One. Little safety squeeze deal, fouled away. McIntyre wanted that ball in the grass somewhere. All I got to do is get it in the grass, the guy scores. Not just New Albany, but a lot of teams. They just don't play fundamentally sound baseball. It's all about putting that ball in the air and hitting 285-foot fly balls that don't go out of the park. 1-2. Infield in. Ball fouled off Gill. 1-2 now. Tim Bourne hops up out of the umpire's position, wipes off the plate here at Rookser Field. 1-2 with nobody out. Bulldog runners at second and third. Cat infield in. The pause and the pitch. Low, nice job by Ross. Blocks it out in front of him. 2-2. See if Morton can make him do something right here. I want to go full. Morton comes to the pause and brings it home. Hit him. And the bases are full of New Albany Bulldogs. First hit by pitch for the Wildcats tonight. Does create the force play out on the bases, including home. Phil Gill will run once again.
Now running at first base, number 3, Phil Gill. Next batter for New Albany, the second baseman, number 6, Landon Teasing.
So Teasing, if you will stand in. Bases are loaded. In for a strike. Good pitch by Morton. Just throws it in there. See if they can turn 2. Maybe a little something in the infield of the plate. Bulldog runners at every base. Cats trying to keep them right here so they can attack in the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 curveball, fist foul. That's hot back up against the fence over the bleachers here. So good work by Cody Morton out ahead of this hitter, 0-2. Does some work on his batting gloves. A little bit of work on that grip. Gets back in from the right side. Teasing. He waits. Morton Stands tall on the Rookser field mound, brings it home once again, breaking ball outside. Morton, Ross Peter grabs it. So Foley at third, Hankey at short at second, Stratton over at first, Lebehusen. They're looking at something right at him here to go home. A 4-1 game led by New Albany. They're threatening big time. Bases loaded, nobody out. Morton plateward. Fouls it off. Straight back does Teasing, and he stays alive. 1-2. Next pitch by Morton, plateward. Breaking ball once again, punches it foul. Somebody in the stands made a nice play. The 1-2 popped up, left center field, back deep. Albran will camp, make the catch. That'll be enough to chase home the runner from third. And it's 4-2 on the sacrifice fly by Teasing. One away. First and second now for the Bulldogs. 5-1 here.
Hitter number 13, Caden Elliott.
So Elliott, the DH, will bat. Pitch. Fastball inside. 5-1 Dogs. About hit the Cats 5-3. Still out here in the top of the seventh inning with runners at first and second. Morton wheels back. The runner goes back without a throw. And the Cats and Patriots of Heritage Hills on Monday night down at Heritage Hills. Morton flies it home. Popped up. First base side foul. So 1-1 straight away in the outfield for the hitter. Cats trying to put the brakes on this inning right here, right now. Foley off the line at third. The 1-1 runners take off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw down to third. He is in there, and on the back end, the runner goes into second. So second and third now on the stolen bases. And two guys in scoring position in a 5-1 game. For Elliott, who is 0 for 2, lined sharply to right, walked and grounded to second base. Wildcat infield in here. The 1-2 got him. Good pitch by Morton. They'll have to throw down to first base. Strikeout completed. 2 away. Strikeout for Morton, his first. 7th for Wildcat pitching. Lush will re-enter the game, and he'll bat here.
Now batting number 20, Chase Lush.
Pitch with second and third, fastball high. One and 0. Pitch. Takes a big swing. Comes up empty. 1-1. Again, the Wildcats down 5-1. They'll have the bottom of the seventh to try to battle here. Want to keep the run total right where it is. Pitch on the way low. Gets by Peter. That's going to plate the 6th run of the game. Now the ball gets away, but backed up nicely by Leverkusen. So 6-1. So with 2 away, Lush at the plate with a 1-1 count. This one lined into right center for a base hit, and it is 7-1 Bulldogs. Ball just spanked into right field. So 7-1, 3 more here in the inning for the Bulldogs.
Next batter, the first baseman, number 9, Andrew Clements.
Swung on and missed. Pitch low. The 1-1 offering. Line drive, right field. First and second. Just throwing some ropes out there right now. Seven hits in the game for the Bulldogs. So Coswell will stand in.
Landon Caswell.
Slow breaking ball is in for a strike. Away in 2. First and second, Morton brings it home. He went, strike 3. Morton gets the strikeout, but the Dogs strike for 3 in the top half of the 7th inning. Last call for the Wildcats. They find themselves down 7-1. We'll step aside. We'll have more Jasper baseball after this on 18 at WJTS. Back for the bottom of the 7th. Cats have some work to do. They trail the Bulldogs 7-1 here. Piven out for inning number 7. He has scattered 3 hits. First pitch is Stratton in for a strike. Grant 1 for 2 in the game tonight. Piven misses with that one. Seven strikeouts. Fouled away. So 2-2 to Stratton. Trying to do some work here. Rolls it over to third. Foul ball. Misses. The 3-2. Oh, he got in on Stratton there, man. Got in there big time. Second hit by pitch, man. That's dangerous, but I don't think anything's matter with, just got loose on him. Bevan wants to just finish this thing. So Ben Hankey will bat.
Number 4, Ben Hankey.
Wildcats here down 7-1. Play behind the runner at first. They pump it in there to Hankey. It's in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first for the Wildcats. Stratton over at first. They play again behind him. You got to let the pitcher know that so he doesn't throw over the 0-1. Hankey, runner takes off. They didn't watch him. They throw down to second base, and he is gone. I don't know if it was delayed or whatever, but he took off down 7-1, and that throw was not exactly on a line. They still cut him down. One away. So Hankey down 0-2 here. Pitch on the way. Low. Swung on and missed. Ball gets away from the catcher, and he's going to be on via the strikeout. So the wild pitch, or pass ball, if you will go back to the top, and Eli Hof.
Next batter, the center fielder, number 11, Eli Hope.
Hove pops it up, right center field. Going back on it is Jones. Over the shoulder, 2 away.
Batting for Jasper, the pitcher, number 5, Cody Morton.
Morton will get in. Runner at first with 2 away. Pitch on the way. Low, back to the screen. That'll move the runner up. Hankey to second. So Bivin looking for the complete game here. One 0 high. Two-0. Hit on the ground at third. Third baseman Chandler gloves it, throws on, and this one is over. Tucker Bivin fires a complete game 3 hitter for the New Albany Bulldogs tonight here at Albany Rookser Field. The Wildcats fall to New Albany 7-1. 7 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Bulldogs. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Wildcats of Jasper. Jasper drops to 6-1. New Albany goes to 6-2 on the season. Jasper will travel to Heritage Hills on Monday for a non-conference game. They will be at home on Thursday to take on the Bossy Bulldogs here at Rookser Field. So once again, the final score, the Wildcats of Jasper fall to the New Albany Bulldogs 7-1 here at Albany Rookser Field on this Friday night, Jasper Youth Baseball Night. For Jeremy Markos, high atop Rookser Field, I'm Kirk Gutgsell saying good night, everybody.
This has been an 18 WJTS presentation of high school sports.